你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Xiao Zhan bids farewell to the three characters with three poems. Only Xiao Chunsheng is very different and has deep meanings. Three characters and three lines of poems. Xiao Zhan really put his heart into it. Xiao Chunsheng, the little brother from Beijing, is about to meet us. As Xiao Zhan said, he met Xiao Chunsheng in the cold winter and bid him farewell in the hot summer. This little brother from Beijing, who has the same surname as Xiao Zhan, has attracted attention from the very beginning because of his special attention. Fans seem to have more expectations and love for this character than others. Perhaps this point is just like the word Xiao. This special and heart-wrenching name is only given to a name that all Peter Pan are on the top of their hearts. Xiao Zhan. My name is Xiao Chunsheng, just call me Chunsheng. As soon as this sentence came out, the picture was full of feelings. In our minds, we seem to have seen an authentic Beijing boy who speaks a Beijing accent and greets everyone. Stone, a group of young men and women with the same interests as their own. Presumably this line must be Xiao Zhan. This role is also the beginning of a sentence that Xiao Chunsheng said most often in the play and the most charming and memorable sentence. Before that, the first poem that came to mind when I saw the name was "The tide of the spring river is even the sea level. The bright moon on the sea is born with tides." Taken from Chunsheng, who has one head and one tail. Perhaps this role is as simple as his name. Born in spring, it is called Chunsheng. But when Xiao Zhan said goodbye to the character, I used an ancient poem that we are familiar with to give a generalization and feelings to the characters. The wildfire can't be blown away, but the spring breeze blows again. The grass with such tenacious vitality. Xiao Chunsheng, who already has such tenacious vitality, is the little brother in Beijing who shows to the audience and makes everyone look forward to it. Seeing this familiar farewell template, it completely belongs to the farewell and dialogue between Xiao Zhan and the character. Did it suddenly occur to me that the first two characters he said goodbye to were also ending with poems. Moku has no confidants in the future, and no one in the world knows you. This is Xiao Zhan in Jade Bone Remote. An analysis of Shi Ying and a farewell when it was finalized. The other is the role of Gu Yanyi, whom everyone loves. This role is special to Xiao Zhan. For fans, his significance is actually more important, because this is the role that accompanied Xiao Zhan through the most difficult period of time. A character that coexists with him. Whether it is for Gu Yanyi or Xiao Zhan, they all have struggled in the past, have confused choices, and have analyzed and introspected countless times. But they can all find self-confidence, bravery, strength and stubbornness in them, as well as persistence in things. It seems that every character has a shadow of Xiao Zhan himself. It is precisely because of countless character fragments that a three-dimensional complete Xiao Zhan is the most familiar to us. This is the record of one milestone after another on Xiao Zhan's acting career. Xiao Zhan's personality is now in all aspects. His flow and popularity are fully displayed in the role of the work. There is still a series of data on the fire before it is broadcast. There are many of them who end up grabbing the cake, and Xiao Zhan is the one that everyone wants to grab. After the completion of The Sea in the Dream, the audience and netizens discussed it most eagerly. Among them, many big verses also participated in it one after another. Unexpectedly, the Goose Factory actually ended up robbing people in person. As soon as the news about the completion of The Sea in the Front Foot Dream came out, the Backfoot Goose Factory announced to netizens, this is broadcast exclusively on Tencent Video's entire network, first declaring sovereignty. It's all about taking Xiao Zhan's big cake as his own. In fact, Xiao Zhan's drama does not need to be created, it is already a predetermined dark horse. Just from Jade Bone Remote. The original publicity highlights can also see the starring Xiao Zhan. These words are already a major highlight. An eye-catching presence. It is also a doomed explosion. Whether it is Yu Gu Yao or The Sea in the Dream, it is destined to be the case. On June 8, there were several topics on the hot search, about the completion of The Sea in My Dreams, about the dinner party of the killing banquet. It has attracted enough eyeballs to allow netizens to discuss it freely, and fans to look forward to it. Even in addition to the killing feast, the celebration feast of the rest of life was also held at the same time. I have to say that Xiao Zhan is really popular. The schedule is also really full. After finally waiting for Xiao Zhan's schedule, he must celebrate and make up for it. Just like what netizens said about the same male protagonist in different private rooms, there are also some netizens who are very open-minded and can't help but ask because they don't know how Xiao Zhan should eat. Which dining room do you go to eat? A joke is a joke, the expectation is also the real expectation. Similarly, we can also see the irreplaceable value of Xiao Zhan, the traffic he created. It is indeed a height that other stars of the same kind cannot reach. It is precisely because he has created a value that he must have, so he is no longer a passive little transparent waiting for a choice. It is Xiao Zhan, a young actor who has more initiative to choose and realizes his dreams and values through his own efforts. This road has gone through thousands of obstacles, experienced bitterness, but it has become a milestone in the past, make glory engraved upon him. It is because of Xiao Zhan, so there is such a dazzling existence, and there is such an attractive light.